Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Electrode, and yes, we're back in the Love Cup. Don't worry, I'm going to be bringing you those Ultra League battles. If you're thinking, Poke, Ultra League's your thing and you're still hanging out in this Love Cup, I know. We'll get off of it soon here. It just takes too long to do all those battles in Ultra League for Go Battle Day, so I just decided to do them in the Love Cup, and these are going to be some of the leftover battles here. Taking a look at Electrode, I haven't really showcased this thing. We are going to be going with Hyper Beam and Discharge. Okay, so this thing did put in the work. Loved it. Pairing it up with Shadow Slowbro and Medicham. Now, folks, if you can hit that like button, that'd be much appreciated. You all been doing a great job. It's been putting me in a great mood. Let's keep that ball going here. Now, folks, you better have notifications on, or I hope you have notifications on, because I'm going to be dropping some crazy information for Android users. If you're an Android user, I'm not going to drop too much details because I don't want to give it away. But if you are on Android, you are going to be dancing for joy. After I give you this information on how you can fix a certain thing, you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe this. Whoever made this, let's give them a little pat on the back. I really appreciate that. But stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss that video, so make sure you have notifications on so you can stay up to date on what's going on here. All right, so we'll get into the commentary. We don't have a long video like the last one. No way, and I'm not doing that again. And I was so tired last night. If I did sound a little bit like meh. Yeah, all those battles plus the long commentary. I just wanted to go to sleep. All right, traders, so I hope you all are excited for the Vegas Hoenn Tour event. It is in a couple of days, and I'm gearing up for it. It is going to be exciting. Got a babysitter for Athena, the dog sitter. That actually have a cat. She doesn't attack cats. She's not like that. She's just very curious of them. She's never actually been able to go up to one and just sniff it. And they have a cat, so we'll see how that works out. But yeah, those I use Rover, by the way. If you're looking for a dog sitter, you're like, what do you use? It's an app called Rover. It's really good. Yeah, anyways, don't need to get into all that. Let's get into the commentary while you're actually here. Let's get it. And again, make sure you have notifications on. You don't want to miss the information I'm going to be dropping. And maybe my next video, I think I'll probably do it in a day. So, yeah. Anyways, what's going on here? We got the Slowbro getting taken out by a Psychic. Charizard going down in a heartbeat. it like came into battle and just kind of hovered away back into its Pokeball. Alright, next battle, met with a... Oh, we got a mirror match here. Alright, quite literally, both Shadow Slowbros. Who's got higher attack? That is the question. And I do. Yes, sir. Let's go. Alright, so getting off that Psychic, they're going to be letting it go, in which we're going to go ahead and do the same right back at them. Let it go as well. This is probably going to end in a double KO here. So 1, 2, 3, and double KO. Okay. So getting to go first really didn't help me out in that situation there. Now the question is, what do we bring in? And we got another mirror match here, folks. Wow, the Love Cup, it's so fire. Look at this. Woo! We were just unique. Alright, so let's get it. I'm gonna let their Psychic go. Now it's all coming down to what's in the back. I'm hoping there's a Charizard. Like, come on. Come on, let me see a Charizard or another water type in the back. And we still have 2 shields. We're gonna go ahead and let this go. Hitting me with a Psychic, and we're just gonna farm him up, and it is a Charizard, in fact, and that thing has no chance. Now, they can get both of my shields, and they're not going to have an opportunity to use any of their shields. Even if they had 1,000 shields at this point, it would really do no good for them. Hitting me with another Dragon Claw, we're shielding it up, in comes Medicham, and we're just going to farm them down, and Voltorb, or Electrode, is taking the win for us. If you were one of the original players, well, I think they still do this, but when you could pick up items, they look like Pokeballs, and sometimes it'd be a Voltorb. That would annoy the hell out of me back in the day. Like, that was rare candy. But then you come to memorize everything after you play through the game like 1,000 times, right? Man, Pokemon Red and Blue. How crazy was that when they first came out with those? I mean, it felt like nothing that has ever came out before. Like, when you were playing that game, it was just so intriguing. Man, Pokemon, and no wonder it's still going strong, because, I mean, look at it. Such a very unique and stable idea with all these individual Pokemon and the lore behind it all. It's just really good. Anyways, and at the same time, it's kind of for kids, but in a way, adults too, you know, when it comes down to really high competitive battling. Here I go with the rambling again. But when we're looking at Love Cup battles, how much commentary do we really need? Getting to the Psychic up against this Olomola here. Medicham. One more counter. We take the win. We're looking good. All right. This Voltorb. Keep calling it. Did I call it Voltorb in the beginning too? Electrode. Whoops. You know what I mean. I'm doing my Poke AK thing over here. So we're up against the Lycan Rock, which is going to be able to maybe hit us with Night Slash. So I shield it up and it's a Psychic thing. Are you serious? They swap into the Slowbro. We bring in our Electrode. Let's go. All right, going for this Discharge here. We do have High Attack. As well as, yeah, I was going to say Speed, but there is no Speed, and basically your attack is your Speed. So, yeah. Lycan Rock farming us down. We are down a shield here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Medicham to counter them up. I'm going to let all this go. I mean, Stone Edge not very effective. We know they got Psychic Fang, so we'll just go ahead and let that go. Debuffed us, and we can swap here if we really need to. So we're seeing an Olomola in the back, and this is just absolutely perfect. We're going to go ahead and throw Psychic. And we would probably want to retreat here, I guess. We're just waiting for them to throw their energy because it doesn't really matter if they take us out. We got the Slowbro in the back, which is going to completely dominate this Olomola. And again, even if they had 1,000 shields, we're still going to be able to win this battle here. And they're back out. We take the win. Moving it on here. And we're met with a Wormadam Trash Shiny. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually not going to be too good for us here. So I swap it to our Medicham, which is going to be doing a decent amount of damage with this counter. So at least we have that going for us here. Bug Buzz is going to be hurting. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. We could let it go and survive comfortably, but might as well just hold on to our health here. They're swapping into their own Medicham. Now we're down a shield. Hitting them with a Psychic, though. So let's see how this does work out. Getting to another one. Would suspect they're going to want to shield this up here, right? Okay, that sounds good to me. They're going to let it go. So what they can do is just, I mean, hit us with Psychic. It's not going to KO, but then they can just bring in Wormadam, farm us up, and, well, have a little bit of energy. Or they're going to be bringing in Olomola. Oh. So technically, I wouldn't say Electrode's the best thing to go up against that Wormadam, but it is going to be neutral damage here. So since they're water, we're going to go ahead and just bring in our Electrode to have a little fun up against this thing here. Hitting him with the Discharge, trying to swap, bringing in the Slowbro, and they're retreating with energy on their Olomola. Now we're just going to go for Psychic. Yes, this is not very effective. Water Pulse is what you would want to go for, but I figured they're going to shield it up anyways. And we do have the chance for them to lower, or we do have the chance to lower their defense with Psychic. Hitting me with Bug Buzz, super effective. Now we got to put all of our hope into this thing here. Since they are shieldless, I figured let's just let it go. Bring in the Electrode, take him out with Discharge, and then we should be able to finish off this Olomola here. They did farm up quite a bit of energy, so we need to get to this. Is this going to be enough? We know Olomola is a tank, but Electrode is going to be High Attack yet again and taking them out with Stab. Let's go. So Hyper Beam, we will be landing that. Yes, we will be doing Hyper Beam. If we did not see it already, I was just yapping my mouth. Mirror match, Slowbro versus Shadow Slowbro. Okay, so we're going to be able to have higher attack. Well, it doesn't, looks like they kept continuously hitting their confusion, so I'm not 100% sure if they're ahead, I think. But let's see this time. Okay, going, do they want to shield it up? And we're, oh, KOing them. Wow, that's a very rare thing to happen. Okay, so we're going to go for Psychic here. Immediately, it is going to be an Gyarados. Sounds good. Going to bring in our Electrode because we do not want to. I mean, Medicham is going to be decent. It can take those hits. Electrode, unfortunately, is not. But at least we're going to be able to. I don't know what I'm trying to do here, to be honest. Hyper Beam. Okay, they swapped. Oh, they swapped it into Mad Cargo, which is rock resisting. Oh, that was a good catch. Okay, I don't know if they were trying to actually catch that, but they did, and well, they're looking pretty good. Bringing in the Medicham, we're going to farm them all the way down. You better believe it. We have to at this point. Now, we could take a lunge, but we need to get a shield from them first. So we're going to go ahead and throw Ice Punch and then throw the Psychic here. And we'll go ahead and throw the Psychic, and this is going to one-shot the Gyarados absolutely into the next dimension. That thing has been real. Is it the nuisance? No. Kind of annoying, but I dropped, folks. You already know I told you in my last video. I dropped dramatically. I went up to 2,740. And now I'm sitting at 2,535. Like, Go Battle Day was absolutely and utterly useless. I got Stardust, yeah, but I didn't get a single shiny Vulpix, which I don't care. Oh, anyways, let's not get on a ramble here. They got Olomola bringing in our Electrode. Immediately going for that Discharge. Now, if they get to a charge move, that's a wrap. Can we farm them down? Oh my gosh, that was so close. Do we want to shield it up? Oh no, we're going to let it go. Leaving us shieldless if we did do that, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Slowbro and start farming up here. Almost to a Psychic or a Water Pulse, bringing in that. Medicham, I'm going to go straight for the Psychic here. Now we're going to want to swap because at this point we do resist counter, but they are going to be able to farm us up and then come out with a bunch of energy. So it's just going to be best that we swap immediately right now. So going to let this go. It is going to be a Psychic. Okay, no problem. Hitting them with our own. Still holding on to that shield. It is getting a little close, swapping back into that Slowbro. Ooh, is this actually doable? Hold up. Yeah, I think this Medicham's just barely going to pull it off for us. Getting to the Ice Punch here. I mean, we're just going to do... Yeah, we're not trying to get to a Psychic, and we are going to be able to counter down, and we still have the Pokemon in the back. And we're taking that win with that Slowbro with barely any health. Next battle met with a Legend. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, we're going to see plenty of those. We had a good lead. They're swapping into Lickitung. We bring in our Medicham, which is going to be getting countered by Lickitung to some degree because of that Lick. But your counter is really doing a lot of damage. Letting that first Body Slam go, hoping that they shield this up, maybe. Okay, great. Getting a shield from the Ice Punch, which is fantastic. Getting to the next one, probably should have built up to the Psychic, but I had a feeling that they might want to shield up again. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Since they've used a shield at this point, we're going to go ahead and shield this up, counter them down, and win this matchup. 1-to-1 shield. Hey, that sounds good to me. And we're going to be able to get to the Psychic up against their Medicham. Now, they are going to be loaded up, so we have to consider that. Just bring in our Slowbro. Let's see if they want to throw Psychic here, farming up even more. Now, this is going to do a decent amount of damage, but we're absolutely going to let it go because there's really no need to shield it up. Going for the Psychic on our Slowbro here. And taking them out. And what do they got in the back? It's going to be a camera up. Now that's different. Took me a second to kind of process what I should do here. Ground type. Okay. Bring in an Electrode. They're resisting the electric. Love frickin' Lee. So we need to get to that Hyper Beam. We're getting to it, and this is going to obviously KO that Shadow camera up. And Electrode taking the win for us with Hyper Beam. Let's get it. Moving it on to the next battle here. We're going to be met with a Bravery, Hisuian. Okay. I guess we were using that for a couple of battles, so... Makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for the Water Pulse. This is the one time you're going to be seeing that, because it's really not going to benefit me from going for Psychic. I mean, I guess we can get the debuff, but nah. Just going to go ahead and stick out with the Slowbro. Stick out. Yeah, that's great wording. Great. Bringing in the Electrode to farm him up here. Ominous win. That was getting me. I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good move to have on it. Bringing in their Medicham, we're going to go for the Discharge here. As I was trying to get a shield, I was hoping they would think it was Hyper Beam, and we got a shield successfully. That would have really done too much damage. Bringing in our Medicham here, and they are shieldless at this point, so they led with a Flyer. Do you think they got another Flyer in the back, or maybe potentially a Water type, so we can do some damage with Electrode? If that's the case, then we should be looking okay. Getting to the Ice Punch, because we really don't have any time left as far as them beating us and outpacing us. A Charizard, another Flyer. Oh, you already know what's going to happen. So I do have to look out for a potential catch, and there it was. All right, they did it. This son of a gun caught. That was a good one. Now here, the only way we can win this is if we call it. We have to call it Dragon Call. Let it go. Beautiful. We did it, folks. We take the win here as we do resist flying as we're electric and taking that win. Thank you for watching and take care.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my soul.
To compromise where you can. Where you can't, Don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right. Even if the whole world is telling you to move. It is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no. You move.